What's up, you beautiful people? It's Harrison here, coming to you from the beautiful Austin, Texas on this lovely, sunny Thursday morning. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I am. Today we're doing the drink tier list, so without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with rum. Rum is the drink of choice for one of my favorite authors, Hunter S. Thompson. He wrote the Rum Diaries. And wrote just about every one of his novels off of a liter of rum a day. And me personally, I don't really like it as much. I think it mixes well, especially in hot cocoa, eggnog, some warm winter drink. It mixes very well with that, but pulling up to the party with this is not as likely. I wouldn't sip it straight. So for that reason, it's B tier. Now tequila. Tequila is the crash out beverage, guys. Just about everybody goes wild off the tequila, at least every drinker, including me. Tequila will have me screaming Kesha lyrics up at the club, going pretty wild, guys. So in addition, there's also a wide flavor range and flavor profile to tequilas. So for that reason, it's going A tier because, it creates some of the best nights, but some of the least memorable nights, I'll tell you that. Next up, we got whiskey. Now, considering I'm from Texas, whiskey's got me feeling like a real rootin' tootin' cowboy every time I have a bottle of this in my hand. It's got a great flavor to it. The only problem is heartburn, and it hurts the way it sits in my stomach, especially the day after. I do not like that part of it. So for health reasons, I'm putting it in A tier. Otherwise, a great beverage, real rootin' tootin' jolly old times I've had off the whiskey, guys. Next up, we got brandy. I have not drank brandy specifically, but I have drank Hennessy before. I have drunk Hennessy before. I think that's the right grammar. Check me on that, guys. I have drunk Hennessy before. And I gotta say, Hennessy, similar to whiskey, great beverage, real rootin' tootin' good old times I've had with a bottle of Hennessy in my hand. With my friends, jolly old times. But yeah, much like whiskey again, health consequences, guys. This Hennessy does not sit well in my stomach. It just feels oof. It feels rough the next day, guys. And then also I want to emphasize Hennessy is a great time when you're with your friends and sharing a bottle, but drinking Hennessy alone is a straight up depressing experience. You're bumping Juice WRLD going she told me put my heart in the bag so nobody gets hurt all night, dude. It can be a real sad time if you're drinking this alone. So for those reasons, I'm putting it in A tier, just like whiskey. Next up, we got beer. Beer is a very special beverage. Very cold, very refreshing, and also it's a good way to cruise and check yourself. The drunkenness doesn't creep up on you as quickly as what it does with liquor, so you can just kind of sip it through the day and be level-headed. Remember to drink responsibly, guys. Don't drink all throughout the day. But very special beverage. Great times I've had with a can of beer in my hand. Next up, we got wine. Wine is an exquisite beverage. A lot of flavor range to wine. But yeah, then there are the boxed wines, which I wouldn't really count under wine. That's just some cough syrup tasting garbage in my opinion. But even then, they aren't that bad in my opinion. And moreover, I feel so classy when I have a glass of wine in my hand. I just feel exquisite, like I said. So for that reason, I think wine's an S tier. A lot of flavor, and you can turn up off of it. It's cool. Cider, oh, cider has a good flavor, but I think it loses a lot of point in the cool factor. A lot of points in the cool factor. Sorry. Um, like having a can of beer in your hand, that like that's cool. Like having a glass of wine in your hand, that's like nice and classy. Having a can of cider in my hand, I feel kind of childlike, like I'm drinking apple juice or something. Great flavor, low cool factor. So for that reason, C tier. Sake, great beverage, exquisite flavors, wide variety of flavors. It's more the people who drink it who kind of get on my nerves, because it's like some drunk weeaboos like pouring up some of this, and they get drunk and they start arguing about like Attack on Titan all night, or something like that. Otherwise, great beverage, guys. Next up, we got vodka. Vodka is like the default. It's like the default character of liquor, or of alcohol in general. It just tastes like straight alcohol. It mixes okay. It mixes okay. But yeah, taking shots of it, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is going in. Oof, that's a rough one. I think this one's going in D tier, guys. And finally, we got gin. Gin's a rough one for me. It just leaves this like burning, this like tingling sensation, and not a good one, like in my mouth. And it's not like when you eat a spicy meal, some spicy food, and it's like, ooh, that was flavorful. Like I get, you feel that kind of tingle in your mouth. This is just bad. Like it feels like pine needles are poking at my mouth. I always hear some British people running up to the bar and saying like, "Oh, bruv, fetch me a gin and tonic, innit, bruv?" And I just don't get it, guys. If there are any British people in the comments, let me know how you guys do it. Because for those reasons, I'm putting gin in F tier. Sorry to the gin fandom. I'm sorry if I angered you. However, this has been the drink tier list. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.